Hello and welcome to Inside English series. I'm Ali and today we are going to talk about confidence. How to speak English with confidence in front of other people. People often tell me that they can understand the spoken English, but when it comes to speaking English in front of other people or speaking to strangers, they are afraid to speak. They don't have confidence in themselves and they are unable to speak English in front of other people. So today we are going to give you a few tips on how to overcome this fear, how to speak English confidently in front of other people, and how to have confidence in yourself to stand and give a talk or give a speech in English in front of family, friends, or even people you don't know. But before we go any further, please subscribe to the channel and activate the ring bell. And now let's go. The first tip is to pick a topic or a subject that you are interested in. If the presentation or the talk you're going to give is an informal one, and you have the freedom to choose the topic or the subject, then you can pick a topic or a subject that you are interested in. Choose something that you like. This way you will feel comfortable talking about it, and you will also have confidence in yourself. So you will speak confidently because you are interested in the topic that you are talking about, and you will have some information about it. So this is very, very easy. The next tip is choose your target audience. Choose your target audience. At first, if you are still a beginner and you are still learning, it's best to choose your colleagues, your friends at work, your friends, or your family members to be your target audience. And you can practice in front of them. Stand, make them sit down and watch you, listen to you. And you can stand and give your talk or give your presentation. This way you will have the opportunity to practice, to learn. They can correct your mistakes, no problem. You will feel comfortable talking to them because they are your friends, they are not strangers. You won't be nervous and you won't be afraid to speak in front of them, again, because they are your colleagues and you are family members. So it is best to choose your family members and friends at first. This will give you the chance to practice, become more confident in yourself, build confidence. And over time, when you have more confidence and enough confidence in yourself, then you can give a presentation in front of people you don't know or strangers. So it's a step-by-step process. At first, pick the audience who are your family and friends, so you are not worried or afraid. And then later on, you will feel confident enough to stand in front of strangers and speak. The next tip is be yourself. Be yourself instead of being perfect. Remember, when it comes to public speech, nobody expects you to be perfect. You are a human being, so you are going to speak naturally like a human being. Say what you have to say. There is no problem with making mistakes. It's okay. People will accept that. And even if you make a mistake and you feel embarrassed, you can laugh it off, make fun of yourself and move on. So this is very natural. People expect you to be a human being. Also, when giving a public speech or giving a talk in front of people, remember to introduce yourself. Because when you introduce yourself to people, it is a very good thing because it makes you feel more comfortable. People also feel more comfortable listening to you. And it breaks the ice and there are no barriers between you and them, so it's a very, very good. The next tip is don't be afraid to speak because of your accent. You need to embrace your accent and embrace your background. Accept yourself as it is. Yes, accept yourself and have confidence in yourself, so don't be afraid to speak because of your accent. Accept yourself, accept your accent, and have confidence and belief in yourself. And if you think that you need help from the audience, just ask for it. People are very nice and they are very helpful. They can help you and they can guide you and they can tell you how to correct your mistakes. It's okay. People learn from each other. And while giving a talk or a speech, if something goes wrong or something doesn't go as planned, it's okay. you need to have some sense of humor, laugh it off, make fun of yourself, and move on. So it's okay. Just to trust yourself and have confidence in yourself and accept yourself, and you will be just fine. The next step is research on the idea or the topic you are going to talk about. Of course, you need to do enough research on the subject you're going to give a speech or a talk about. You need to have enough information and enough knowledge. People, the audience, expects you to know more than they do about the topic. So you need to be prepared and have enough information and do enough research and do your homework and get to know everything about the idea or the topic. And also be prepared to answer some questions at the end of the talk. People will ask you some questions, so you need to do enough research to have enough knowledge so you can answer their questions. This will make you feel confident in yourself and feel comfortable while giving a speech. And there is nothing worse or more embarrassing than someone who goes to give a speech or give a talk when they are not prepared. They make mistakes, they don't feel confident in themselves, and also people notice that. So do enough research on the topic. One of the most important tips is practicing a lot. Practicing a lot. You need to practice a lot because practice reduces the stress and increases confidence. One of the main reasons why people feel nervous before job interviews or interviews in general is because they do not practice enough. They do not practice the interview before the interview. You need to practice a lot in order to gain confidence in yourself. So before giving a talk or speaking in front of people, you need to practice and practice a lot, like practice with family members, practice with colleagues. And after like the 10th time, when you practice like 10 times with friends and family members, you will feel more comfortable, you will feel more confident in yourself, and after a while, you will start adding some body languages, you will start adding some voices and pauses, so your speech will sound more impressive and more powerful, and you will get better. Another important tip is to have a paper copy of your slides or handout. Always have a paper copy. A paper copy, in this way, if something goes wrong or you forget something, you can refer to the paper copy. It is always very good and very important to have a contingency plan or a backup plan in case something goes wrong or in case you forget something. So always have a paper. One very important tip is to engage the audience. Engage the audience, like talk to them, ask them questions. Remember, the people sitting there are there for a reason. You have already done something to persuade them and make them come to listen to your talk. So try to engage your audience by adding some humor. Add some humor and also tell them some personal details, some personal stories. This helps break the ice and also make them feel comfortable with you and also makes you feel comfortable and confident in yourself. And it helps keep the talk from being too formal. And people often feel more engaged when there is a dialogue between the speaker and the audience. So try to engage the audience, try to ask them questions, like allow them to ask you questions and so on. So this will make things very... Last but not least, don't speak too quickly. Even if you think that you speak too slow, it's probably the best place to go. If you stumble or mess up or make mistakes while giving a speech, while talking, it's okay. This is part of the learning process, so don't worry about it. Relax, laugh it off, make fun of yourself, have a sense of humor, and move on, and over time you will get better and better. And also remember to smile while giving the speech, because people love smiley faces. I know that I don't smile enough, I'm working on it, and I think I'll get better in the future. I hope these tips help you speak English more confidently in the future. I hope the tips will enable you to speak in front of people, in front of the camera with more confidence in English. And I hope you enjoyed this show. And please, if you like the video and if you are still watching the video till now, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell and support me. And I shall see you next time. Bye bye.